Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, January 19, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Brooklyn Nets vs Washington Wizards. Kevin Durant will be sidelined probably for more than a month with a sprained medial collateral ligament in his left knee as the Nets open a 4-game road trip. The Nets have played just 2 games with Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving all in the lineup at the same time this season. The unvaccinated Irving is ineligible to play home games due to New York City's vaccine mandate. In the first game with the trio, Brooklyn rallied from 19 down to beat Indiana on January 5, and in the second game, the Nets routed the Chicago Bulls on Wednesday. Which Washington team will show up? This is a letdown game after a near-flawless performance against the Sixers on Monday. The Nets still have Blake Griffin and Patty Mills along with LaMarcus Aldridge. They may be becoming long in the tooth, but they are still productive NBA players, especially Mills and Aldridge. Our first betting pick will be Brooklyn Nets +2. For the first time all season, Washington was at full strength on the floor. Head coach Wes Unseld Jr. was in COVID protocol, so assistant Joe Blair took over. All-star guard Brad Beal returned after missing 3 games because he was in the protocol for the second time this season and scored 13 points. Forward Kyle Kuzma led the starters with 15 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 blocks. But it was the bench that dominated the 76ers with 63 points, led by Montrezl Harrell's 18 and 7 boards. Washington shot 48% from the field and dished out 25 assists with 12 turnovers. In their loss to Cleveland by 7 on Monday, Irving stepped up with 27 points and 9 assists, while Harden added 22 points and 10 assists. But with no Durant, the Nets went 3 guards, going with Patty Mills as well, and lost the rebounding battle by 5 to a huge Cavs team. They also didn't defend well as the Cavs shot 52% from the field, and Brooklyn turned it over 14 times, including one by Harden late in the game with the Nets down by 3. Brooklyn averages 111.6 points per game on 47.2% shooting, 4th, and 35.1% from the 3-point line, 14th. This is also a team, even without Durant, that you do not want to foul. The Nets allow 109.2 points per game on 43.8% shooting, 3rd, and 32.5% shooting from 3, 1st. So while defense was an issue last season, it appears to be rectified even with Harden, 22.7 ppg, 8 rpg, 10 app, and Irving, 20 ppg, 5 app, 47.9% fg, in the backcourt. Our second betting pick will be over 230.5. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Orlando Magic vs Philadelphia 76ers. Orlando stopped a 10-game losing streak with a 116-109 win at Charlotte on Friday, as brothers Moritz Wagner, season-high 26 points, and Franz Wagner combined for 45 points. But the Magic had a slow start on Saturday and never recovered in a 108-92 loss to Dallas, dropping them to 0-19 this season when scoring less than 100 points. The Magic have lost 12 of 13 games after dropping a 98-88 decision to Portland on Monday night. While Philadelphia has struggled at times at home, the fact remains that they still have more talent than the Magic does at this point in time. Orlando has been brutal all season long, and it's hard to have any faith in a team that has more wins on the road, 6, than they do at home, 2, this season. The Magic are abysmal on the offensive end of the floor, and they are going to have a challenge trying to contain Embiid. Philadelphia hasn't been as overpowering at home as they have been in previous seasons, but they have won 6 in a row in this series, including a pair of matchups this season. Our first betting pick will be Philadelphia 76ers to cover. On the year, the 76ers are 21st in the league in scoring offense with 107.2 points per game. The 76ers are 30th in rebounding as they collect 42.1 rebounds per contest, while they are 22nd in assists by dishing out an average of 22.8 dimes a night. Philadelphia is 7th in the league in scoring defense as they allow an average of 105.6 points a contest. Joel Embiid leads the 76ers as he puts up 27.3 points, 10.5 rebounds and 4.2 assists per contest this season. Seth Curry contributes 16.1 points a night, Tobias Harris chips in 18.1 points, plus 7.4 rebounds per game, while Therese Maxey adds 16.7 points, plus 4.4 assists per contest. Furkan Korkmaz kicks in 9.1 points a night. Georges Niang, 9.9 points, Shake Milton, 10.5 points, Danny Green, Andre Drummond, Matisse Thybulle, Isaiah Joe and Paul Reed are key pieces of the rotation for coach Doc Rivers. Philadelphia is 12th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 46.1% from the floor as a team this season. The 76ers are 27th in threes per game as they drain 11.2 triples a contest, while they are 12th in three-point shooting by connecting on 35.3% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Ben Simmons, back Mental Minsad, remains out for the 76ers. Milton, back, Thybulle, shoulder, and Green, hip, were out Monday. Watch for updates on their status here. The Magic enter this game 28th in the league in scoring offense as they average 101.6 points per game on the season. Orlando is 21st in the league in rebounding with 44 rebounds per contest, while they are 26th in assists by dishing 22.1 dimes a night. The Magic are 22nd in the league in scoring defense by allowing 110.5 points per contest. Mo Bamba is 7th on the team with 9.8 points, 8.4 rebounds and 2.1 blocks per contest. Franz Wagner adds 15.5 points plus 6.3 boards a night, Terrence Ross chips in 12.2 points a game, Jalen Suggs adds 12.3 points, 3.6 rebounds and 3.6 assists a night this season. Wendell Carter Jr., 13.1 points, 10.3 rebounds, and Cole Anthony, 18.8 points, 6.3 rebounds, 5.8 assists, are secondary scoring options. R.J. Hampton, Gary Harris, 11.7 points, Moritz Wagner, Robin Lopez and Ignaz Brazdeikis all have to contribute for the Magic. Currently, the team is without Jonathan Isaac, knee, Michael Carter-Williams, ankle, Etwan Moore, knee, and Markelle Fultz, knee, taking a big chunk of depth out of their rotation. Orlando is 28th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 42.6% from the field on the year. The Magic is 21st in the league in threes per game as they hit 11.7 triples a night, while they are 28th in three-point shooting by hitting 32.1% from beyond the arc. Carter Jr., hamstring, has missed the last couple of games and is questionable here. Our second betting pick will be under 234. Minnesota Timberwolves vs Atlanta Hawks. Although the Hawks got a big win on Monday night, they are just 3-7 in their last 10 and are 12th in the Eastern Conference. Atlanta has been led this season by Young, John Collins, and DeAndre Hunter. The Hawks are still without Clint Capella and Bogdan Bogdanovic, which are big as Capella is averaging a double-double this season, while Bogdanovic is averaging 12 points a game this season. Atlanta is in the midst of a tumultuous season, but the Hawks are coming off of a big win at home against Milwaukee. However, I'm not sure the victory works in their favor here. Minnesota has been one of the league's most underrated teams in the early part of the season, and the Timberwolves' overall record is finally catching up to their overall play. They rank 15th in the league in adjusted net rating and have won 6 of their last 8 games overall. Our first betting pick will be Minnesota Timberwolves +2. Following a hard-fought win, it will be interesting how the Hawks approach the next few weeks. The trade to send Cam Reddish to New York could be a precursor of things to come if the Hawks continue to struggle. Another candidate to be moved before the deadline is Collins, who has been dissatisfied with his role at times this season. According to Dunksandthrees.com, the Hawks rank 19th in the NBA with an adjusted -1.1 net rating through 43 games, despite ranking 2nd in the NBA with an adjusted 113.2 offensive efficiency rating. The main problem for Atlanta has come on the defensive end of the floor, where it ranks 28th in the league with an adjusted 114.3 mark. Minnesota pushed its current winning streak to 2 games with a 112-110 victory on the road against the New York Knicks on Tuesday. Anthony Edwards led Minnesota in scoring with 21 points, while Karl Anthony Towns finished with 20 points and 5 rebounds for the Timberwolves, who nearly let the game slip away after being outscored by 15 points in the third quarter. Our second betting pick will be under 234. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.